If you're ready for a do-it-all vehicle with smooth handling and smart interior styling, look no further than the new 2024 Honda CR-V. Once again named a Car and Driver's 10 Best Trucks and SUV list. Come save on your new CR-V right now at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you had plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning. It's 7:03 and Matt Williams is back, everybody.
You know, I was off for a week and a day, and I got to tell you,
Yeah.
9 News Now, the show I missed the most.
What?
That's not true. It's not true.
He
at
missed all of you.
I did.
Yeah.
I missed all of you. So you four sit down and or stand up and get ready for work. And let us tell you what you missed if you didn't check out the morning show.
Boy, do we have a roundup of happening
We do. We got
today
some stuff.
stories for you, but all keeping our eyes on that forecast. Steve talked
that's
about this a bit
important. You're right.
yesterday, and since then, we're talking about an upgraded severe weather threat. Steve, this is something to take seriously.
Yeah, second day in a row that we've seen the threat upgraded.
Yeah.
Still, we're looking ahead to tomorrow. Let's give you a look at the now before we get into tomorrow. Here's a live look at our First Alert radar network. This is some clutter around Lake Maurepas, not rain. Some showers trying to move ashore in Vermilion Parish. That's about it right now. So we are starting out mainly dry, mainly overcast once again this morning. Another gloomy start. That's our Sky 9 view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. Looking over downtown Baton Rouge. Warm, humid outside again. Temperatures anywhere from the mid-60s to mid-70s. Macomb 66, but Gonzales 74, 75 Lafayette right now. Baton Rouge checking in at 71 degrees. It'll be a breezy and warm day throughout, even with plenty of clouds around 80 at noon, highs in the mid 80s. Overall drier today, only about a 20% rain chance. But we're giving you that first alert, big heads up to a first alert weather day tomorrow. What could be a significant severe weather threat unfolding as we get into Wednesday. So this is what Liz was getting at for the second straight day now. The severe weather threat has been upgraded. It is now a 4 out of 5 moderate risk of severe weather near and north of Baton Rouge. We'll bring this in closer. So basically right along and north of I-10, I-12 under that 4 out of 5 moderate risk, 3 out of 5 in orange. And you see the hatching on the graphic as well, indicating what we could be, what is called significant severe weather. Let's walk you through the specific severe weather threats. So the Storm Prediction Center does that 1 through 5 categorical outlook, but they also give us the probabilities of specific severe weather types. So in the shade of purple here, they're going a 45% chance of damaging winds. Now, that's within 25 miles of the point, but that's a big number. The hatching on the graphic indicating that they also believe we could see isolated instances of winds topping 75 miles per hour. 15% chance of large hail, a 15% chance of tornadoes here in red, which is also a pretty big number when it comes to tornadoes. And again, that hatching indicates what could be isolated strong tornadoes. So let's give you a look at Futurecast. Pick it up midnight tonight. Most of the storms still to our west and northwest. By daybreak, a squall line organizing, marching eastward. The graph brings it in to Metro Baton Rouge not too long after sunrise. That line continues eastward. Some scattered storms through lunchtime and then has things settling down into the afternoon. If I were to show you the HRRR, it's a little bit slower. We're looking at a good soaking though, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain on average. That is, those are average totals though. Those amounts certainly could go higher in spots. So today relatively quiet, but please stay weather aware tomorrow. First alert weather day is posted. Once we get the storms out of here tomorrow, Thursday into the weekend, looking nice. It does start to warm up again this weekend. Mid 80s by Sunday, could be into the upper 80s by early next week. Time right now, 7:06 with an update on your Tuesday morning drive. Here's Johnny.
Starts out here in Denham Springs, looking at traffic inbound from Range to the 4-H Club Road area. A little bit slower traffic here at the 1012 merge, the exit that takes you over to I-10, that far right lane past Essen. And then from the 1012 to downtown, we've definitely started to slow down right around College Drive. Bridge traffic's cleaned up again, so our drive times are pretty good this morning. Nothing really out of the ordinary as far as crashes to get in your way or breakdowns. Ferries are operating in Iberville Parish. 7:07, we do it every morning right here on WAFB Plus. Little recap of our headlines from 9 News this morning that you may have missed. And Liz and Matt will be back for that in just a moment. Stay with us.
Welcome back to it, everybody. 7:08 your time right now. I'm going to step you through a few things going on today, and actually going on right now. You've got a young man requesting the ability to travel to and from work and his home. Normally that'd be no big deal. But this particular young man is out on a $50,000 bond right now and needs to get that request granted.
And this is on a charge of manslaughter.
Yep.
Let's take you back to March 23rd. In fact, this is that deadly Tigerland bar fight here. Matthew Marcelia now requesting a judge to see if he can actually leave the state to travel to Magnolia, Mississippi to work for a family member as a ranch hand. This while bonding out of EBR Parish Prison there, again, on that one count of manslaughter. Well, he bailed out last night on a $50,000 bond. How is this going to play out here? Of course, he's charged in the death of Devin Repath. Lots of updates here coming in the last, what, 1.5 week now?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll let you know, obviously, what the court ends up deciding here and then where the next step is with all this. Next steps, let's get you into Livingston Parish here. When it comes to teacher pay and just employee pay, I think most of us would agree teacher pay has been a big time issue for a lot of folks in a lot of years, just not paid what they need to sustain educating our youth. Livingston Parish right now going through some teacher pay increases, trying to make it work.
Remember, this is a district that had seen a lot of teacher protests just to make sure
huge.
that they were on par with other districts in their area. Keep in mind, right now, they're on a 26-year salary structure with 18 steps. Well, they had a consulting firm come in and assess the teacher pay around the other surrounding districts and found that the 30-year pay structure, that's more on par of what they're trying to get to. So, Superintendent Joe Murphy, he says that would cost the parish about $4.5 million. The goal here, well, it's to bring it to the board. They're set to discuss this and then hopefully vote on it Thursday. But Matt, this again would put them on par with what teachers in the surrounding areas would make.
And I think people may think, yes, Livingston Parish, for so long they have had some of the best schools and teachers, and they're like, wait a minute, they're not already on par?
Right.
Not according to these numbers in this research. So we'll see which way they decide to go. Going to see the same kinds of discussions in Ascension Parish as well. They're right now trying to get, this is not a new tax. Let's be very sure that we mention that. This is a tax renewal, a bond renewal, if you will, on the boards, on the ballot here. This is all about making sure they have the money to get new facilities going and keep the facilities they have going.
That's the goal here, construction and reconstruction of the school facilities. Look, this is their due diligence. They're hosting a number of public forums, kicked off on Monday night, and they want to continue this throughout the week. Tonight, that conversation's happening at Donaldsonville High School. Then tomorrow, it's happening at East Ascension High. Then the conversation continues at Santa Ma High School. Matt, you can see every night that week, it starts at 6 o'clock. The goal is to really make sure that people are on board and you're reminded about what you're paying for as a part of this bond renewal.
Right, get out, get in the know, and then
That's the goal.
Put your 2 cents in, so to speak. Speaking of your 2 cents in, state lawmakers right now, actually, we'll see, because they are kind of considering it. BRAC, or Baton Rouge Area Chamber, has come out with this new study saying that if we were to delay start times of our public schools here, that perhaps that would better impact our students as a whole, get more sleep, that kind of thing. Yeah. I will tell you this firsthand. My younger daughter, public schools in EBR, walks out to the school bus at like 5:45 in the morning. What?
That's early.
So would delay start times help benefit our students?
Well, the goal here, they say that the proposed times would be 8 and 8:30 a.m. depending on what grade your student is in. They're saying right now, based on the data that BRAC analyzed, they hired an independent consulting firm to come in and study this. They said 2 out of every 5 students in the parish, well, they're missing school between 5 to 15 days of missed school time. And could that be made up for if you push back those start times? It's a proposal that they're considering here. We're going to see how this is going to play out because, again, how does this transfer when this is actually implemented in other school districts? Could we see that difference here?
No kidding.
We'll follow it.
Just again, I will say,
that's early for a kid to get out there to the bus stop.
Early.
Yes, we'll see.
Going on, Metro Council, East Baton Rouge Metro Council, got a special meeting set for tomorrow, right? Now this all has to do with one man. They say holds 2 different jobs, 2 different positions, and they believe is not legally able to do that, so they're looking to replace him.
That's it. Councilman Dwight Hudson bringing up this proposal. This special meeting is actually going to happen tomorrow at Metro Council Chambers. You can see that web story we've got for you here with the latest details. We're going to be sure to update that story as we file into that meeting and find out what comes out of it.
You want to get on the water? You will not be doing it from one particular boatway.
Yeah.
This is Ascension Parish?
Let's take you to Sorrento. Marvin Broway. It's actually being closed there. Starting at 6 o'clock, that's when it kicked off. They said that closure is going to be necessary because of the water conditions and water levels. Well, once they reopen that boatway, we're going to let you know, and push that out to you right through the 9 News app. Got to get you an update about Breck Parks as well. They are talking innovation, but they would love to hear from you.
So this is what they're going to be doing here. This is the Anna T. Jordan Community Park. They're going to be doing this at their gym, that's Stilt Street, from 5 to 7 this evening. They got some ideas, but they want to hear from you. So get out there about 5 o'clock. Plans are thrown out about 5:30. Make your voice heard. Again, those 2 cents, 10 cents, whatever you got with you, make sure you get out there. Again, that is the Anna T. Jordan Community Park.
Hey, I tell you what, the state capitol lit up beautifully in blue and green. Kind of looks epic here. It's a reminder here to thank your librarians. Think about your favorite book and how you started falling in love with reading.
Yeah.
This is National Library Week. So at the State Rotunda, Capitol Rotunda today, they're going to be gathering to celebrate our state librarians here. They're actually going to have a couple of events, from a celebration to a seminar, and they're also going to be led by a marketing. Oh, look at you, Mr. Library Card Holder.
There it is.
Look at you. It looks seasoned too, like he's used it a couple times.
It is well seasoned.
Yeah. Oh, careful, careful.
Not that kind of season.
Well,
but no, it was one of the first things we did. Go get the little junior library card for the kids. Yeah, absolutely.
We
it's a
know
great
Diane
resource.
loves to read murder books, right?
Oh, my word.
We sure did. We
Man,
snapped a photo
I was just
going
getting past the
through.
nightmares.
Well, she's always got to be keeping you on your toes, Steve. Always. You too.
Stay away from murder books.
Careful.
If you're looking for the perfect companion for family fun and adventure, or wanting to find adventure beyond the ordinary, experience all that the Toyota Tundra has to offer. Save on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.